Hey guys, it's Americangirl Lover26 here, and I'm going to show you guys how to make these really easy and simple brownies, and you probably have a lot of this stuff in your house already, so let's just get started. The first thing you will need is some brown acrylic paint, and mine is in burnt sienna, and you can find this at Joann's, Michael's, or a local craft store. You are also going to need some sponges. I found a pack of 6 of these in different colors at my local dollar store. You are also going to need 2 paintbrushes, and if you don't have 2 of them, you can just use one, but you're just going to have to wash it twice. You'll also need some Mod Podge, but if you don't have it, you can just use clear skull glue. Don't go out and buy Mod Podge because it is really expensive, and that's why I have such a small container. And some scissors. So let's just get started. The first thing you want to do is cut your sponge in half. But if you have a thick sponge like I do, you're going to want to cut a little bit off just so you don't have like a very big brownie. Now you're going to want to take one of your halves and cut it in half again, and you're just going to want to do that to the other half that you have. I'd recommend getting a scrap of tin foil and a plastic cup filled with water. And now what you're going to do is take some paint onto your paintbrush and just dab it onto the sponge. Don't regularly paint it as you would, because that's going to turn out really thin. You're going to have to do a lot of coats. So you're just going to want to keep on to dabbing it and not regularly painting it. And once you get to the point where you can't hold the sponge anymore and you still have like 2 sides left to do, you can take a little scrap of your sponge and you can just hold it down with that and then paint it on the surface. So once you have painted your brownie and they've dried, you can just pour on a little bit of Mod Podge onto your tin foil. And then you want to take your brown paint again and just pour a little bit in there. I poured in a little too much. And then you're just going to want to take your paintbrush and just mix it together. And you're going to want to mix it until there's no more white showing. It's just the light brown color. So this is what your brownie will look like if you don't mix the brown paint in with the Mod Podge, and it's just going to look like this clear gloss, kind of like a glazed donut. So I'm just going to redo this one since I did that for the purpose of the video. And you're just going to want to take your mixture of Mod Podge and paint and just paint it onto the top of your brownie and let it dry. So this is what it turned out to be, and if you guys did this, I'd love to see how it turned out for you. You can tag me on Instagram. My username will be in the description below. And what you could also do while the Mod Podge and the paint is like still wet, you can cut up some colored paper and just sprinkle it on there to make little sprinkles. So you can do this for festivity like Christmas colors, 4th of July, Easter. So yeah, bye guys. Thanks for watching.